Today we're breaking down my beat called Ricky Rock, alright? Just so happens to be this beat right here, alright? Alright, what's up, you beautiful humans? Today we are breaking down my beat, Ricky Rock, as you just heard. So it's got a shit ton of versions here. I've got plenty of versions of this because I like to fucking take the export and fuck around with it a whole bunch. So I got a whole bunch of different masters, as you can see. So we will start with the very first one, which just so happens to be a loop. Yes, it's a loop. Alright? Fuck anybody saying you can't use loops, because I've had people use my loops and it sounds completely different than what I would have made. So as long as you give the person credit, that's all that matters. And right here, as you can see, we got Pay 9. I'll add him if I can. I don't know. This is a long ass time ago. So, but this is the loop. Let's see. As it was before, was sounding like this. So as you can tell, pretty fire. Let's see, we did not put anything on it. We pitched it down 600 cents to make it sound like this. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Alright, we're jumping into version 3 here for you. This is what version 3 sounded like. So this is exactly the drums I used. I just exported this whole track, made it into an MP3, and put it on the next master version. So I'll play each one for you, that way you can fucking hear the difference. Literally, that's it. Alright, and then we move on to the hi-hats in this John. That's it, man. It's as simple as that. I mean, let's see what else we added. I think we added a little clap in here. That's the snare we used. Hold up. Oh shit, I didn't even know this. We added 2 808s in this bitch. Alright. We're gonna play just the 808s. Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's it. I should have used more. Fuck it. So that's pretty much the only percussion I really added in at first. We add some later, and I'll go to that right now. I'm just gonna jump to the end one. Kind of break down some of the melodies for you. This is the melodies from the beginning that you've seen. We'll play those real quick. I'll give you a little listen. That's the melody. That's it. I mean, right here I add a deeper tone to have some depth. But that's it. I mean, it kind of takes away from that other than just adding depth because I add in FL keys. Actually, this is not FL keys. This is FL keys. But same shit, different toilet. Here you go. Here's the piano. Then a little beat drop for you. Yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna break down a little bit more of the percussion I added right here. Took a Logic snare, fucking threw that in right here. And then, I mean, I think these are open hats. Yeah. I'll show you those. And then I add a little bit more of some FL keys. Yeah. Then it drops in, I add a little bit more kicks. Actually, there's no kicks until right here. Add in some kicks with these new melodies. Let's play them by themselves. So this one sounds like this. Fire. Add a little bit of string with it, and then add a vocal with it. That's it. Yeah. So then the other thing I added was a mallet. Yeah. And then I chopped that up, made it into an MP3 right here, added a different section that sounds like this. And then we took the halftime and turned it off because I thought the halftime sounded sick at first, but then with the beat it was a little muddy, so this is what it sounds like without the halftime. And then let's see what else I added in here was this. Little bit of sparkles to lighten the mood up a little bit, change it up a little bit. Really did nothing else to it. I mean, I looped it a bunch, but changed sections. And this, let me tell you, this is not how you want to lay your shit out unless it makes sense and is easiest for you and works in the flow of working. To me, I make beats pretty fucking quick, so this one definitely comes from just fucking copy and pasting sections over because it just works smoother for how I'm working. So, I mean, the only other thing I can really show is the masters, which this isn't actually the version we want to use to show you the masters. Let's go to the very latest master. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna end up using eventually, but I can at least show you the last master I have, which is... Alright, so this is the last master I have. The only thing I added was some EQs to kind of change up sections like when there's no beat playing, a little bit of love filter, and then the reverb in a section, and I'll show you exactly what that sounds like. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's as simple as that. I like to remix them up a little bit by taking them and putting them in different tracks. And yes, this does say 140 BPM now. Let's double check and see if that's actually what it's at. It is not at 140, okay? This was purely for EQs and shit to throw on after. I don't know why I do that. Sometimes it just gives it a different vibe when you throw the MP3 of the beat or wave into a new FL studio fucking program, whatever you want to call it, and then throw EQs, remix it. Sometimes I'll just turn down the BPM a little bit. For example of the video, I'm gonna turn it to what it was at, 148, project tempo it, and then turn it down to whatever sounds good. If you want it slower, I like it slower usually, so. This is like a complete different vibe of the beat. That's it, man. I mean, I hope you enjoy this beat. If you want me to send you the beat, if you want to use this motherfucker, if you want to have questions, just ask me, and I'll do my best to answer in the next video. So for today, that's it. I'm gonna record another one of these to get you. You know what? Fuck it. We'll make a 2 times and a 1 time. All right. This one, we'll actually break this one down because this is a fucking banger and a half. It might take me a long time to find the very first version, so I'm gonna do the earliest version I have in this folder and see if it ends up being one we can pick around and, you know, kind of break down what we got. This one is a loop, okay? Fuck. This was in my loop era. I'm using all kinds of samples and loops I can get, but nowadays I try to stick with my own little keys and whatnot. So I'd like to do a little bit of both. It don't really fucking matter. That's the point of music, is just creating whatever you fucking enjoy. All right, so excuse my language, but this really just gets me excited. All right, this one is legit. All right, 147 D minor. We didn't change the pitch, I don't think. We just changed the BPM. This guy is fucking a beast, alright? Okay, at OK with 3 Y's, GID, you are a go, alright? Pretty much I took the sample and just chopped it up, chopped the stems up, my guy. I copied those sections over for a full 16, and then we got, let's see, I added in something else here. That shit is legit, alright. Let's see, did I add any other melody to it? Fire vocals. Then I added the part with some bass in it. This is the Travis Scott 5% laugh, alright? 5% tint. You damn right I added that shit in here. Now I'm gonna break down some of the percussion since I didn't make the loop. This gross beat, I wish I knew which one it was. I don't have gross beat. When I save shit, it doesn't stay when I open it back up because I didn't fucking buy it. But we don't need any of that when you just fucking export the shit. So I'll probably have to play some of the MP3 to show you what the hi-hats sound like. But it's okay. We'll just kind of go through some of the drums here. So pattern 1. Let's break down pattern 1. We got hi-hats from Stargazing. Travis Scott, shout out. Our snare, we use the Gutta snare. Yup. And then the kick, we use the Logic kick. Yup. And that's it for pattern 1. We'll let you take a listen to that one. Then we got another pattern, and we mix some hi-hats with that other hi-hats from another Travis Scott song called Carousel. And we just mix the hi-hats with the other hi-hats. That's all we added in here. I'll play those too. And we just added a basic reverb, opened it up a little bit. Let's see what that sounds like together. Yeah. And then on the mini drop, we added this right here. So right here we changed the snare up, metro snare. This is when the gross beat comes in, so I'm gonna have to play that real quick. The next thing that comes in is the 808s. And the 808s we got here is this 808. Fucking loud ass 808, alright? And this is what it sounds like when it comes in. So the only thing that I added different here was just a little bit of chopping it up, triplet hi-hats. And the panning. I changed the panning up and down a little bit, or left and right, to give it some more effect. And then the next thing I added right here, over here, added some open hats to change it up a little bit, make the beat hit way harder. Add a little bit of reverse hi-hat, and then went more crazy with the hi-hats. All right. And then from there on, it just kind of loops. That's the last thing that's kind of new. This is the final track that I ended up doing. All right, let's play the beat. That's a little bit of the gross beat right there. And that's about it, folks. I mean, nothing else really to show you other than the vocals, but fuck it. We'll play some. Little sneak peek at the vocals.
Stereo banging, I'm not saying and getting the truth to the keys and the truth. I am not famous, Stars is dangerous, feeding the people some knowledge, no boo. Falling no games, I'm just playing, smashing the buttons like I'm just painlessly back and look. I'm just feeling no anger, I'm just painlessly back and look at the stars on the roof. Stereo banging, I'm
Alright, folks, well, that's fucking it for today. We got 2 beats in the John, and I'm gonna do some more here soon, so stay on the tune and look out for that. But fuck it. We opening up the Tim Hecker. Here's the sample. Alright, here's a quick little sample. A sound from the sample that I sampled, alright? Woo! Motherfucking that shit hard! Alright, here's what we put on it, alright? Throw a little EQ on it. Throw it in the back. Throw a Maximus on it, make it a little bit louder. Throw a reverb on it, make it spacious. And another EQ to hit them frequencies. And then we chop it up. This is the chop up. The only other thing I added was this little pad called Atmosphere. Low filter, reverb, EQ. That's about it. Oh, and maybe some keys. That's about it. And then the drums. Let me know what you think. I think this shit's fire. Let me know if you want me to sample some more shit like this. Peace.